right, 7th graders, we're back. This is example 4 on 2.2, and we got these hated story problems with graphs and tables. Let's take a look and see if we can make it easier on ourselves. So it says the table shows the annual profits in billions of dollars for a financial company from 2008 to 2012. Okay, so we take a look at this. 2008, they lost money. 2009, they lost money. And then 2010, 11, and 12, they gained money, right? So positive numbers represent gains and negative numbers represent losses. Which statement describes the profit over the 5-year period? So they either gained money or lost money. And I could probably eliminate 2 of these without even doing anything. And we know it's not 30 million. These numbers are not that large. We know it's not 300 million because these numbers aren't that large. But this is in billions, so we got to be careful. It might be one of these because it might have to change it to millions. So let's try this out together. So first we're going to add these up together, and I suggest doing one at a time. So negative 1.7 plus negative 4.75. Let's see how they're doing it. So they put them all in a line like this: negative 1.7 plus negative 4.75 plus 1.7 plus 0.85 plus 3.6. Now you can rearrange it if you want to using the commutative property of addition. You don't have to, but you can. I like to just go left to right and do one set at a time, but you can do it however you want. So then they're going to use the additive inverse property because negative 1.7 plus 1.7 is 0, isn't it? So we can just cancel those out, right? Those are gone. So now we're just left with 3 numbers right here. Now, let's take a look. We end up with adding negative 4.75 and 0.85. And what do we end up with? Negative 0.3. So the 5-year profit is negative 0.3 billion. So the company has a 5-year loss of 0.3 billion or 300 million. So this actually is the answer, loss of 300 million, because that's the same as 0.3 billion. So that's tricky. These story problems, they do try to get you with some small pieces of information. So make sure you're paying attention. Okay, let's take a look at another one and see how they do it. Same type of problem. Table shows the change in the value of stock. So sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. You got to add them all together.
Gain or loss for the week. To solve this problem, you want to find the stock's total change of value for the week by finding the sum of the changes in value each day. First, add 3 45/100ths and negative 12 9/10ths. 3 45/100ths plus negative 12 9/10ths is negative 9 45/100ths. Next, add negative 9 45/100ths and negative 5 200ths. Negative 9 45/100ths plus negative 5 200ths is negative 14 47/100ths. Next, add negative 14 47/100ths and 29 31/100ths. Negative 14 47/100ths plus 29 31/100ths is 14 84/100ths. Lastly, add 14 84/100ths and negative 9 44/100ths, giving you 5 4/10ths. So the stock had a gain of $5.40.
That's about how I would do it. You got to make sure when you're talking money, 5 4/10. See how she added the 0, because $5.40 is the answer.